Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I guess I'm gonna call this airy update Hypixel Skyblock news, and today it is not a good one. As you can see, I own a JuJu short bow, very powerful bow as you know it, but I'm unable to shoot arrow with it. You might just think you ran out of arrow, but no, I have a full what is it called again? Quiver, but I can't shoot it. Why? Enderman Slayer 5. So I received this news when I was in school. We have this like a 45-minute study hall. Nobody cares what you do in the study hall, so everyone's just like, you know, on their phone. And I'm just like, what is happening to Skyblock? Oh, Skyblock level got released. Wait a minute, why does it says RIP JuJu on? Oh wait, what? So yes, the admin has raised the requirement for a player to use JuJu Shortbow to Enderman Slayer 5. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. And you might just think, alright, I'm not going to use JuJu, I'm going to sell it. Nope, you're going to lose a bunch of coins. I checked it 5 seconds ago and it was 13 mil and now it's 12.5. And you might just think, alright, I'm going to switch class. And you might think, Berserker is too slow at clearing, and clearly they said they nerfed Flower of Truth. So, I'm just gonna go for Mage. First weapon you think of, you know, Spear Receptor, Mythic, Perfect Enchantment, Ultimate Wise 5, and all the other, like, the normal tier 6 enchantments. That doesn't cost that much. You know, like 24 mil or 20 mil. And now, lowest spend 21 mil. You might just think, okay, I mean, Midas Staff is like 50 mil, but I will buy it, right? Wrong. 60 mil, almost 70 mil. And you're just like, Yeti Sword is like at most 60 mil, right? Wrong again. 70 million. Mage is not a viable class anymore. And I mean, let's check Hyperion. It actually dropped in price. Oh my gosh. So you're just like, alright, no mage then. And RIP hybrid mage healer. So mage and healer are off the table. And don't mention JuJu healer. Can you even use JuJu? I will mention why it's so hard to use JuJu now. And then you're just like, alright, fine. I will live with being a berserker, okay? Wrong. Lowest spend 12 mil. And if you want to get a good one, like a decent one, that is gonna be enough for berserker or playing as tank. You know, you gotta get the health siphoning thingy. No, I think it's gonna cost you 20 mil. Like the enchant, the recom, the reforge, and the hot potato books added together is gonna cost you over 20 mil just to buy one. And then you're just like, fine. Yeah, what about Shadow Fury? It's like 28 mil. I'm just gonna add in like 20 mil more coin to get a better sword, you know. Shadow Fury. Wrong again. 45 mil. Lowest bin. So if you want to get a good one, today I checked the market. Anything good is currently above the 56 mil price mark. So, congratulations, Berserker. Not a viable way to play anymore. And then you're just like, I play a lot of games. What about tank? Well, yeah, do you have a weapon for tank? No? That's wonderful. Alright, now let's mention... Alright, now let's mention why it is so hard to use JuJu now. So, since we have already talked about how dungeon is completely unplayable now. It's like, yes, you can get the armor, but what about the weapons? Like, even the cheapest of weapon costs you 20 mil. And you can never do floor 7 or even floor 6 with those weapons, because Berserker requires you to go in close range combat, and the risk of you dying is very high. And even as a Berserker, for clearing, you need Access to Shredded or Flower of Truth. And Access to Shredded is another Slayer weapon, which costs like 50 mil to just unlock. So that is not a viable option. So what are you going to do? Clear like this? Oh wait, you're not dead. Oh wait, it's a shadow assassin. You're dead. Yeah, so no, you're not gonna clear like that. So now, let's talk about why it's so hard to even unlock the ability to use JuJu. So, as you guys can see, Enderman Slayer 5, you might think, that is no big deal. I'm gonna tell you why it's a big deal. After some very careful calculation, as we all know, Enderman Slayer 2, which is like the maximum Enderman Slayer you can do without using Hypixel as a healing weapon and pretty much having the best gear in the game, is give you 25 XP each time you complete it. And 4 times, that would be 100. Going from 3 to 4 costs 1,000 XP, I believe. Yeah, 1,000 XP. Which, 25 times 4, that is 100. And there's 10 100. There's 10 100 in 1,000. So 4 times 10, that will be 40 times. You might think, it's okay. But here's the scary part. 4 to 5 costs 5,000 XP, which means you have to do 40 times 5, which bring the number to a scary 200 times. Can you imagine doing this? 240 times. And I mean, I can't imagine it. And if you're just like, alright, I'm just gonna go do Enderman Slayer tier 3 and 4. I suggest you go watch Powliner Enderman Slayer build video and Polyca's Terminator grind video, and if you watch it, you will know that Polyca died with the best gear, according to him, a 2 billion coin worth of Necron and 3/4 Necron armor, and I forgot, I think it was a Warden helmet, I think. So yeah. And by the way, here's the thing. He used Hyperion as a healing weapon. And if you don't have a Hyperion, well, I got bad news for you. This ain't gonna heal you enough time, okay? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not even gonna give you enough health for you to survive the first hitting phase of Enderman tier 3. So, JuJu shortbow are pretty much impossible to use for normal player, and all money making method from dungeon is pretty much not viable unless you currently own a Livid Dagger, Shadow Fury, or any weapon I have mentioned. Then you're good. Soon enough, well, so I guess the Hypixel Skyblock admin never realized how the JuJu shortbow stabilized the whole Skyblock economy and how bad it would be to raise the requirement. Like, if it's to 4, it's understandable. People are still gonna use it. Because, just 40 Enderman Slayer 2, it's not that hard. But 5? Like, my Wolf Slayer isn't even 5 yet. Because I'm too lazy to do that. So, soon enough, the people who can play dungeon, which I assume should be like, around half of the current active Skyblock player, which is okay, but like I said, even if you own like Livid Dagger and Shadow Fear, the chance of you getting to do the higher floors are next to impossible. So the higher floor drops are gonna get more and more expensive, I believe. Like, it's slowly gonna be like the higher the people who have a better gear can play a monopoly on the whole server, which at that point the admin have to admit that this game will die if they don't revert the JuJu shortbow requirement, because this weapon, people still use it in like Master 3. That's how insane it is. And with it gone, the whole economy is gonna go flying. And right now I suggest you don't buy anything, because it's the first day of the update. Everything is very unstable. You won't know the price of anything. And all the weapon prices going up could be lower, like tomorrow. It's like after people realize, oh, I don't have to play dungeon. I can just go mining. And then the Shadow Fury you bought for like 50 mil, and you expect to sell it for 60 mil the next day when more people log in and check and see their JuJu shortbow unusable. That may not happen. Cause like a wise man said, and that is me, the way of success is to learn when to give up. So I guess I'm gonna take a break from this game. Yeah, I'm just done with this game at this point. Cause with my long knowledge of just a little economic, I feel like this game's market is soon gonna crash. Alright, here's some economic time. I hope I have enough time for that. It's already 10 minutes. Well, just gonna be like a summary. So, what we currently know that is JuJu Shortbow is like the only good weapon that can support player like that can afford better weapon to do floor 7 and above, like, or even floor 6. It's pretty much a required at this point. And with this gone, the two playstyle of JuJu Burst and JuJu Arch pretty much does not exist in lower floor. Because there's no way of you beating Enderman Slayer 3 or 4 without getting to floor 7. And if you don't have these, the current player that are still grinding to get to floor 7, you know, could possibly never reach floor 7 because how ridiculous the gear price, all the other weapon price is. And how low the price of JuJu Shortbow they can sell it for right now. So, yeah. And the second thing is, with JuJu Shortbow gone, all the other weapons like Berserker weapons and Mage weapon, the price go insanely high because the people who own them know that if the other players still want to play Dungeon, they gotta buy it. So they're just gonna raise the price and make insane profits. That is basic humanity. You need no economic knowledge for it. So yeah. But if you really want to play this game, buy a good Sorrel set, get a Skava, and a Gemstone Gauntlet, which in total might cost less than 100 mil. No, it's like around 100 mil, and then just go mine. Yeah, that's all I got. Right, see you guys.